Ron Dickerson Jr., head football coach at Gardner-Webb. Well, I'm really excited. You know, there's in college football you're always gonna have pressure, but there's not as much pressure. And I had a year under my belt and had a lot of things that I learned, good and bad. Got a great recruiting class under my belt. Wasn't rushed this year like I was kind of last year. And I have it, I think, where the team understands what my expectations are, and I know where, you know, their limits are and how far they want to be pushed. And so I'm really excited about that. First one would always be the 0-0-0 on the clock when we beat Brevard, because that was my first win as the head football coach at Gardner-Webb and my first win as a head football coach, so I will always, you know, appreciate that win. But going down and playing Coastal Carolina in their backyard and doing something that has not been done in a very long time with a freshman kicker from Cleveland County and letting him, with the weight of Gardner-Webb on his shoulders, go in there and kick the game-winning field goal after the way the game went. And so the last probably 4 plays of that game were very, very unique. We score, they turn around and have a very long kickoff return. Everybody thinks it's over. On the returning kickoff, they have 2 penalties, put us in great situation, and then Trevor Austin kicks the game-winning field goal. And so I think those probably are the best memories of last year, and that's not enough. So I hope the next time we do an interview, I'll have a lot more to tell you. This was a suit actually that my parents bought for me when I had the opportunity to get the job. And so I appreciate them, and it kind of makes me look good. But I found out today that Steve D'Amelio, my starting right tackle, was voted the best looking. And his suit kind of looks like mine. His tie is similar to mine. He has on a white shirt like me. I think my head shines a little more pristine than his. But, you know, I'm a fisherman. I love to fish, you know, so you'll always find me in some cutoff jeans or some khakis around the house, some gym shorts and some sandals, and I'm ready to go fish, you know, into that, unless I'm going into the woods where there's some snakes. And then I got all my snake gear because I do not like snakes. I don't like snakes. It doesn't matter. The live ones, the dead ones, I don't like snakes. And believe it or not, when I was at the University of Arkansas, I had a python, and I think it was about 12, 14 feet long. And I still didn't like it, but it was really cool, you know, to watch it eat rabbits and do all that other stuff. And I used to get the offensive, defensive linemen in there and watch that. And so, you know, I kind of have a weird sense of humor. But I would really opt to not be around snakes. There are a lot of other things, you know, I wouldn't mind spiders, lions, you know, stuff like that. Rhinoceroses, I don't have a problem with it, but just don't want to do the snake thing. It probably had to, again, be I have a necklace on, and it's a cross, and my mom and dad gave it to me, and they always told me to keep him first, keep him real close to me, so, you know, I appreciate that. If you come into my office, because I really believe in family, I have pictures in my wallet, I have pictures on my desk that my children have drawn, and I remind them of how great of artists they used to be and how they are now. And so, you know, I think stuff that my family's given to me are those things, and I just keep them close to me because they're so sentimental. Well, you know, it depends. Last year, my team said I was kind of fat. They did a skit, and they stuck a couple pillows under there. So this year's diet is going to be strictly salads and fish and everything else, and I've been working really hard. I don't eat a big breakfast, try to eat healthy, you know, eat a big lunch, which is mostly salads, and then dinner, you know, also a salad. Until I get home, my wife, you know, she's from the South, she makes those Southern style meals, and then I kind of get off my diet, but I always got to know that my team is looking at me, and they're trying to see if that belly is coming over that short line and everything. So I don't really have anything particular, just kind of goes into what mood I'm in, you know, but I guess if you want to say one of my favorite is corn dogs and grape juice. Well, you know, just being the head football coach at a great institution is Gardner-Webb. I have some of the best young men at this institution, probably in the country. I mean, we got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and went and helped some people that lost their home in a tornado. We served at a dinner for a young man that had severe cancer. And watching those young men develop, that's what it's all about. You know, I mean, I don't think I'd rather do anything else besides be with my immediate family. But the family that I have with these young men and my coaches, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Ron Dickerson Jr., the head football coach at Gardner-Webb, and all you Bulldog fans, thank you for your support, and I look to see you.